looks like I left my notebook at work. Love that for me. Okay, so we're gonna go off of memory. We started in the graveyard where we had discovered that an unmarked grave that White had, or not a White, it was a ghost or a shadow that came out of that and tried to kill us, and we dispatched that the night or the discussion before, where we decided to continue on and move our way forward. We then continued looking for some treasure, but in the meantime stopped at a cave during a storm to rest for the evening, where we got some interesting party banter and interactions in said cave, including a couple people just getting soaked in the rain, which is fun. I love rain. I love dancing in the rain. Who doesn't love that? And then when we continued our search for the treasure against some people's wishes, aka Craven, um, we come across a stump that looked a little sus. So, in said stump, we found a treasure chest that, when we tried to obtain said chest, a bunch of ghosts decided, nah, you guys are gonna have to pay for that one. So we fought a bunch of, I think there were shadows and other weird undead creatures that were sapping strength from us all, and thankfully we made it out of there alive. And from there, we decided to head back towards civilization to heal up and get ready for the next part of the adventure. And I think that's just about everything we did last week, unless
Thank
I'm
you very.
forgetting something.
No, should be fine. So thank you for the recap. As Draco, you shall foretell our story for next week. As these magical items will automatically be attuned to you once you have them, you can roleplay on how you got them, or they could just be along your bags or whatever. The sky's the limit. I'm pretty sure it's pretty easy for some people because they're just like super, um, you know, they're I could just tell Draco would probably just automatically have it, maybe behind that hat of his, or maybe it was his hat to begin with. Who knows? And Vati, he probably just always had it in his inventory. He just never took it out.
Well, it's a nice pan. I'm not going to use it to hit stuff.
Alright, that's where we'll jump back in. As we are currently heading towards Frisback, merely just a few hours short, saying goodbye towards the gunslinger as he sees fit that the group is a little bit too dismayed for his taste. As you say your goodbyes, and some of you don't say much, as you continue onwards with your journey towards Frisback to find the mysteries of what's going on. Eventually, you make it towards the quaint town of Briskback, a small fishing settlement on the western coast of Gundren, ruled by the hot-headed Jarl Frostgale. As note of the village is saved the Jarl's hold. Upon likely they've heard of a crash site not too far from the village. When the crash occurred, several villagers were killed and several have gone missing since. In the center of the scattered slate roof of this house of a large thatched feast hall, the doors, the chambers are decorated with a colossal jaw of some monstrous sharks that could easily swallow a man whole. As inside, there are two large tables bordered around a narrow fire pit that runs a length of the hall. Over the handful of large sea basses that a single pig slowly roasts. As you can see, the exterior of the halls are unguarded. Inside is crowded with groups of tables of 12 warriors, and the end of the hall sits in a wooden throne the Jarl Scarth Vroskale, a human berserker that is welled around these parts. As the place here is much different than Gunbar, it's more Viking-esque, less intuitive of shops and stores. It's more of a village contained together in one rather large building that is kind of the premises of the halls of their history. As you guys arrive here, realizing this place is a shithole, and quickly enough realizing there isn't much to buy or trade around here. But there's constant bickering and conversation upon the feast halls, as you can smell the aroma of different kinds of exquisite food and fresh fish that have been caught recently within the day. As you arrive here, you hear in a foreign tongue, "Who are these foreigners? Folk to my hall!" As the Jarl bellows down the room towards you. "If you are friends, then take a seat at my table. Have an ale. If you are foes, you picked a good day to die." As he lifts his axe up.
Whoa, Lord, hold on. We've been sent here to help you investigate what's going on. Thank you for the invite. Is it okay if we sit down?
Where you come from?
We have recently come from the other side of the island, but we were hired from the mainland itself.
Who?
What, anybody else want to chip in and help me out here?
His name is Red Axe.
Red Axe, yes. I believe the name was Red Axe. We only talked with him briefly,
that
but
one.
he sent us.
So he wants to make fun of me, huh? They brought you here.
Lord, we are nothing more than just hired hands sent to do an investigation. If your invitation stands, we'd be happy to sit. We've had a few days of troubles going across the land.
Well, I will believe you for now. King Oldgrave, the foolish love for the Lord of Lions. He claims that he was king first. And restore Gundren to his former glory. I will.
Oh, okay, so there's beef between the two of you. Understood. I'll make sure that my motley crew here make sure that we don't disrespect you in any way. Other than that, we have been traveling across the island. I think it's been 2 or 3 days. This food looks good. Is it all right if I get my group to sit down and enjoy the food?
Enjoy drink. And tell me of your tales. You have truly come here to help us then? And I am eager to tell you what is going on. Give them hell. You see the wenches bringing tankards of ale, pouring as it spills across the wooden kind of mugs, kind of splashing over the table and dripping.
I get behind Vathi and just push him straight to a chair and motion for everybody else to just follow and sit down.
I start taking out a rack and cleaning up the spill.
Balti starts chugging, like, immediately. Double fisting, one in each hand. It was a long trip. Thirsty.
That is good. I would hate to have you not filled in your bellies, coming far and wide. I bet Axebeard did not drink and feed you well. I feed my hosts really well.
That is much appreciated, your lord.
So you are warriors then? What tribe do you hail from? Or are you a part of the Lord Alliance? As he spits on the ground.
We are just a group that happened to be around when somebody wanted to send help your way. So me, myself, I come from the woods, from the mainland across the sea. I'm not too sure about everybody else, but they're a good bunch. Matter of fact, yeah, I get that a lot. But matter of fact, one of our crew is a local from the other side of the island, Vathi here. And I point to him as he's probably
He
chugging
chose the
down
wrong
another-
island then. He should have come here.
True. Much better ale. Oh, it's delicious.
Hmm. Well, then you are all warriors, and you come from different lands, and are reunited for a great cause. Then, I will tell you or might tell information that I have. Of course, you've traveled far and wide. You deserve the drink. Bring them chicken in. As you see roast chicken being chopped and offered on a plate, as it's greasy and like hot, and like as soon as you try to touch it, it probably burns your lips. As you can.
Vathi grabs the whole chicken. Not chicken parts, the whole chicken.
Alright, you grab the whole chicken as you start eating it. Ah. Well, the crash happened here 10 days ago. Several frightened villagers came to tell me about the star that had fallen from the great sky, killing some of their family. And when went to look, we discovered a strange metal ship. I want you to clear the crash site up. Ensure there's no danger. I'll be even happy to send my own men to throw it to sea if need be.
All right.
Sounds fun.
Sorry, I missed it. Did he say the crash was in the sea or it's
No.
near the sea?
So a star was fallen from the sky. It killed some of their family members. Villagers came to tell this story. As when he went to look, he saw a strange metal ship in the water. As he wants you to clear the crash up, to ensure there's no danger, as he was happy to send some men your way if need be. To head to the sea, basically, by boat.
All right. Sounds like a great adventure.
And once you
We shall do this thing.
Huh? What did you say?
We shall do this thing.
Okay. Once you investigate and find whatever has done this, and I want to know everything, of course. And be sure to clean up whatever is in there. I don't want anything coming back. Especially towards Frisbach. We can't lose any more people. And if you're great warriors, like you say so, then I believe you can change the tide.
Hey guys, everybody get that? It looks like our next part on the mission is to clean house. Any objections? Any other questions for our lord here?
Any idea what is harming the villagers?
If I knew that, I would have killed it by now. Whatever's out in the waters, I believe it's the sea devils. Horrible creatures.
Vathi nods. Yes, that makes sense to him.
As you guys know, the sea devils are Sahagin.
Yep, they're bastards.
Yep, we've run into quite a few of those already.
Yes, we have.
I will take pleasure in killing them.
Good.
So will I.
But I will tell you, do not stray too close upon the ruins of Benzurun. The claiming of the Kalashtin who built that cursed place with greed.
Oh,
Okay. Stay away from ruins.
As some people have investigated those devil creatures. There are creatures heading towards a record of the Golden Crown. You may
And this is
enjoy
the
the
ra-
food and drink as much as you please to get your energy. You'll need it out there.
sure will.
As he lets you conversate with the rest of you as he begins to head out. and kind of taking his marches across the town. As you can see, he's a burly guy. He's big. He's actually bigger than Red Axe, much younger than older, as he's kind of in his prime versus Red Axe is. But you can tell this one's more wild than the other one when it comes down to the way of life.
Well, Lord Frostgale's a character. So, those items, I can detect magic to see if they're magical. And then if they are, I could identify it. It'll take me a little bit, but we'll get there eventually. Probably take closer towards an hour to get them all identified and sorted out.
Which items?
The ones that the shadows fought for? The tree stump?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I think it was a hammer, a rope, and something else.
It was,
I think it was a rapier. Yeah.
So if I can check to see if they're magical of sorts. And then if they are, I can just identify them.
What time of day is it right now?
Night.
No, it's morning. You guys took a long rest.
Oh, did we now?
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, I think we were like just right outside of Friskback, right before meeting up with the Jarl. And you said that we're following him through his town right now, or his village? If we're being escorted around, the only thing I would say is if there was a place for us to, how should I put it, like a base of operations, since we're in the town, just in case.
Well, how far away is the wreck? Did he say how long it was going to take us to get there?
No, I don't think so.
Can we ask whoever's guiding us? I guess we could. I don't know. There's somebody guiding us, or?
So there are some people at the docks ready to whenever you want to go. You're welcome to, but there's not shops here like in Gundarbar where there's like places you can shop in. This is more like a village, like Viking style.
Oh, okay.
They don't have stuff like that. This is more traditional.
In that case, I think we should get one with it.
Yeah, I agree. We should just get on a ship and head over to, or basically go to the destination.
We tell them Jarl Frostgate has ordered us to go to the wreck of the Golden Crown to investigate.
As one guy specifies one thing in there, you are going to travel there, and you must know about the Rimewaves household. There's a small slated roof belonging to the Rime of Waves. They're humble fish folks, but well known around town. They've gone missing. The family consists of a father, a mother, Tarmin and Westra, and their teenager son, Bren, whatever. As about 210 days ago, the whitelisted out fishing in the early hours. The family were attacked by Zahagen. Bren and Taman were taken by Brezo, by one of the groups of the Sea Devils, where Bren uh, hasn't been seen since. I have no idea if they are alive or not, but this is very distraughting indeed. I'm hoping you can bring back Bren or his family. Hopefully, some of them survived.
Was this near the wreck?
No, but it may be something correlated with those Sea Devils.
Our group was actually the people that found Brennan and brought him back
You did?
to the island. Yes, yes, we were the ones who did it. So I have some interest into finding his family. I want to make sure they are good to go and make sure the boy has family to go back to. So thank you for giving me that little bit of information. Um, if you guys are good to go, then we should just head on over. Does anybody need to take care of anything?
No, I think we're all good. Sidebar. Um, there was some discrepancy in like Brennan's story. Didn't he go missing first? But when he told us about it, he was like his family went missing first.
Yes, yes. So
Gotcha.
uh, uh, the boy told us that his family went missing. It was either August or somebody before we talked to August said that the boy went missing first, and the family was looking for the boy. So yeah, there's two discrepancies in the story.
Got you. All right. Just wanted to make sure I had my notes right.
I'm kind of just letting our big gentle giant kind of lead the conversations with the locals right now. Yeah, it sounds like he's kind of getting us to the ship, so I'm really just standing next to him, uh, keeping my mouth shut, making sure I don't say anything.
Alright. As you guys begin to head towards the dock, as you smell the sea air and the salt across your face, the dryness across your fingertips, as you begin to see the boat before you, as it looks much of like a single sail with a few oars on the sides, very Viking-esque, as you see a small crew waiting your company there. We heard the Jarl needs us for your travel towards the crash site. Is this correct?
Yes, sir.
As at this point, it's just merely docked with a rope. There's no like bridge to get on. More like you kind of just hop in.
Out of curiosity to see what's on deck, I'll go ahead and go first, especially since I'm one of the lightest in the group. Uh, do I need to do like an
Nope,
investigation check or anything like that?
not that I'm aware of. Depending if you want to
Oh,
investigate these
no.
people, these are just NPCs.
Oh, no. I just turn my head once I step onto the boat and wave everybody to come on.
Let's go. Matthew seems relieved to be on a boat, actually. Much more comfortable.
While the group's just getting on the boat, I'm just gonna look to the nearest NPC and be like, how long of a trip is this?
It's about an hour out, but we'll make quick time, maybe 40 minutes.
Oh, they'll give me enough time to identify these items then, actually. It's perfect.
Identify? What is he talking about?
Magic.
Yeah, it's magic stuff.
Shamanistic.
I admit. Well, I'm gonna just go ahead and pull out my pipe, sit down someplace comfortable, and smoke. Since there's nothing else going on.
As you see 6 men rowing as he begins to have like almost the 7th guy using a drum to beat the drum board as they start to row.
And then I start identifying those 3 items.
Which items?
Those little cursed items, the Warhammer Rapier and rope.
Did I not give you those as handouts last time?
Yeah, but I'm just role playing it out since
Okay.
we didn't get to do it yet.
All right. As okay. You're lucky they don't require attunement, so they don't really attune to your S.
Yeah.
They just have some weird omen on them. You can tell they're just cursed. They have some weird curse. You can't ascertain the curse, sadly, with the identify, but you can tell that it's cursed.
Well, congratulations, everybody. We all have found cursed objects. All 3 of these are cursed. I don't know with what, though. But this just seems to be just a magical warhammer, just a magical rapier, and a rope of climbing. That one seems fine. But I would love to snag the rapier. It'll replace my my old dusty one I have here on my side. So he kind of just pats the rapier.
I glance over at Craven and then at the rope, and I'll say, it looks like the only thing that would be of use for me would probably be the rope, but I won't take it if somebody else wants it.
Mike, since you're the survivalist expert,
That, and you gotta admit, it'd probably be funny to see my short butt trying to swing that hammer over there. I'd probably make the enemy laugh to death.
just be aware they are cursed. I can't ascertain the curse, but I can tell they're cursed. So as long as you're okay wielding cursed objects, then take it.
Can't speak for anybody else, Craven, but cursed seems to be a part of my life. But as long as you guys make it fun for me, I'll take what I can get. But if since they are cursed, we can hold off on using them for right now. More of a use them if we have to kind of situation. Unless you guys want to take them and use them as soon as possible.
I don't care about the curses. I just wanted to know if anybody objects the thought of me taking the rapier. I'm going to take that as a no, and I'm going to take the rapier.
As he does that, I'll look at the group and ask, did anybody else want the rope? Then I'll go ahead and take the rope. That would leave the hammer.
Nobody wants the hammer?
It is up for grabs, and
No one else.
if
takes it, I'll
anything,
take it.
yeah.
Oh, Draco can't use the hammer at all, but if nobody's going to use it, we could sell it.
It's
That,
also a possibility.
yeah.
Probably not here, but I think we could sell it to the hag.
I don't know. Well, I mean, yeah, you are right, but I kind of get the feeling that the hag would be more interested in whatever is up with this cursed rope, based off of how she acted with you and me. But no, you're not wrong.
I think if we try hard enough, we can sell her anything.
Come on, man. I think with the two of us, all Ogus would really take from us is ourselves. Oh, come to think of it, have you been getting any weird feelings? I mean, she did make dolls from us. I haven't felt anything lately.
I prefer not to talk about it.
I just look back at the water and smoke my pipe as he says that with a smile on my face. Alright. If anybody else ever needs to use the rope for anything, let me know. I mean, other than that, I'm gonna keep it as kind of a group thing. I feel like we could get pretty creative with this rope, to be honest.
Oh, the one who makes knots on itself?
Oh yeah, yeah.
You don't know that it'll do it, so that's the funny part. You'll need it when
Yeah,
you need it, and
yeah.
you're like, fuck. It like goes up, you're like, put a knot on that, and then it knots halfway up, and you're like, what the fuck?
We're back on the water. Is Vathi or Serena doing anything? I mean, we are sitting down waiting to get to the other land or location. Okay.
Alright. As you travel for an hour across the rowboat itself, traveling, upon the site you see an entirely rather alien, strange, twisted metal ship that has been smashed into the ground, crumpled up and scattered debris far and wide. A few feet from the wreckage, you see 3 human corpses. An otherworldly vessel seems incomplete as it's torn from a larger structure. Despite this, the ship is larger than most of the houses you've seen in Gundrel. The fouling smells of vapor hisses from the wreckage, like an angered snake. Attached to the empty full hull are a bizarre tentacle-like tubes. As you see the people stop voyaging, this is as far as we go. We can get you as close as the vessel to go into it, but we will not go in.
That's fine.
As you guys
It's
begin
understandable.
to look around, you can investigate the corpses in the water. You can roll a medicine check as you begin to look at them as you drift past them.
It's a medicine or investigation?
Medicine.
Just medicine.
Oh, I forgot I have dice.
Yeah, use your dice. You got dice, use them.
Am I always rolling that advantage?
Oh, wow.
15.
Alright, I'm sending you guys some private messages. You could roleplay this out as you see fit.
I wonder what I get with a 7.
You get nothing.
Aw.
Hmm. Raven kneels down towards the corpses, and you see him like move hair off the ear to get a better look, and you see him just kind of rub the ear between his fingers a little bit as he looks at it, or looks at its fingers. Well, it's a bit odd. Just kind of stands up.
These are definitely
Whatever
not
killed-
fresh.
No. Whatever killed them, they killed them with some sort of mental trauma?
Did I hear that
So-
right? A mental attack?
Yes, I assume some sort of psychic blast of some kind. So I don't think, at least not to my knowledge, the Sahagins possess such powers.
Would I be able to roll a history check, being partially from the ocean, to see if I could know of anything?
You've
that
never
could be this?
seen something like this before. Like, you could see trauma, but I don't think you know what it was. I would say not at this point in time. This is foreign. But trauma could happen to anything, right? You could lead it to multiple things. As you begin to kind of go around the boat itself with your own sail ship, you see a kind of half crushed beneath the ship is several metal tubes that look like tentacles. Their design is probably unlike anything you've seen before. It's obvious the metal is foreign in substance. You can roll an intelligence check now.
Just straight up intelligence.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is an old game. Have fun with old checks.
15.
This was made, I think, 2018.
All a part of my plan
Oh,
with my
God.
now 19 intelligence.
I rolled a natural 1.
Ooh.
Been
I
there.
rolled a nat 20.
Alright, I will give you guys information. Alright. Wait, who got, what did you get, Craven?
Nat 1.
Oh, yeah, you got nothing. What about you, Serena? Did you roll it?
15.
15, okay. Alright, you both get a message from me. Give me a second. It's in Discord. Privately.
Oh, okay.
I would send it on here, but it would take too long. And technically, you get one as well.
Okay.
It wouldn't keep it in the whisper.
Well,
Hmm.
you got a heckin' good item for you.
Yeah.
I can hear me.
Yes, a little bit. You're a little low. A little quiet.
I can't hear you.
What's going on?
You got the belt of dwarven kind.
I grew a mustache now, and I'm a shark.
A bearded wereshark.
That's
Nice.
amazing.
Also, you get dark vision.
And you can speak Dwarvish.
Oh, that's a huge plus. Sweet. Yeah.
Yeah, you get a lot from it actually.
Thank you.
What is it?
You want to roll for me?
What you get plus 2 to
There was no
con.
rolling for you. It was either you showed up and got it, or you didn't get it. Kind of thing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You have to look at the draw.
Like that. What did everyone get?
I posted it in the Discord, but yeah, a lot of crazy shit.
Okay. A travel walk? That's awesome.
Yeah, you'll have a beard as a woman now. Enjoy. No matter how much you shave, it'll just come back.
Excellent.
But for you, we'll have mutton chops if you don't want a full beard. Like a Wolverine style. Anyways, you guys are welcome to roleplay or keep the information to yourself if you see fit.
Sorry, Red. What was the investigation check on again?
Investigation was intelligence.
Draco's not going to keep it to himself. He's going to share it with the crew.
Intelligence check. Yeah.
As you guys keep it to yourselves as we continue onwards. As around the back of this ship itself, you can see jagged, sharp to the touch, twisted tubes. As you see this noxious gas coming into the air. At the far end of the crashed ship, it has been sundered, revealing tubes on the walls from the noxious gas that's spouting out. Despite the haze, the circular door from within inside can easily be seen. The contents of this room have been destroyed. Smashed glass vials covering the floor, thin metal wires are strewn about the place, and crumpled metal instruments litter the desk. At this point, you're welcome to jump into the vessel.
Well, let's go. That's what we're here to do. Vathi takes out his large pan to use as a shield.
All right, guys. Keep an eye out for anything, especially since it looks like there might be some poisonous gas around from what's coming from these pipes.
No clue where we are.
It just loaded. Do you see?
We're on a shipwreck now.
The door's locked. I tried to open the door. Who's good with locks? I back away to see if somebody else can open the lock. Door's locked. Oh, I guess that's it. We turn around. Yep. Tell the Jarl we couldn't do it. Okay.
We never picked up thieves' tools, did we?
I have these tools.
It doesn't look like it has a lock to unlock. It looks like it's contorted and jagged and metal.
Actually,
I forgot my background gave me thieves tools.
You can use athletics to pry it open by forcing enough effort, or attack the door, seeing if you can dent it enough.
I was gonna say if it's locked, I have proficiency in thieves' tools, but somebody smash it.
Vathi will attack it. Using my walk.
Alright, it's gonna take some time. As you're just flattening it. Sorry, all you hear is
Big enough?
banging and banging on the door. Doom, doom, doom.
Oh, the door down.
So
The door down.
while he's slowly breaking the door down, I'm gonna pull out a brown bear from the little bag of tricks.
Ooh, nice. Good roll. Yeah, I just keep hammering at the door. I mean, do you need to keep want me to keep rolling, or
No,
is
no,
this
no,
just
no.
going to
You're
hit
just
this big
hammering
blow?
it. It's just taking
Alright.
time. Whatever this metal's made out of, it's very strong.
You can tell Vathi's getting very frustrated. As he keeps hitting the door. Eventually, he backs away. All right, who wants to whack at it?
From what
No
you
one?
can tell,
Alright.
you just dented the
Oh.
door. You didn't actually do any real damage to it.
Can
Alright.
I
He's gonna crack it
do?
open.
Can Vathi look around for
So
anything?
currently, right now, you're on land. You're no longer in the water. So out here is all desert. It's all like the beach. So
I do a perception check since he was banging metal on metal. I want to see if like
as you feel it,
something's coming
Vathi,
our
it is
way.
ice cold. The metal.
Burn it. Laddie.
horrible check.
no.
What are you trying to perception check?
Oh, he just did metal on metal, making a lot of loud noise. So, has anybody that is not us noticed and coming our way? That's what I'm looking for.
No, nothing.
Okay.
All right, well, I guess I'll just try to yank it open. Make a strength.
I think
Because
picking's a
if hitting
better
it's not going to
option.
work.
You can roll
Maybe like,
athletics.
yeah.
Yeah, I can't really do nothing to it. I got piercing damage stuff.
Is there a key under the mat?
No.
Nope, that was a terrible roll.
As you try to push into it.
Let me try.
I'll
All
try
right,
it.
I'll back
once.
away. Somebody else can try.
Give me a hand here, Laddie.
Yeah, I'll use the help action to give you advantage.
Yeah, you can roll with advantage.
Okay, one more.
What kind of bear is it? Is it a brown bear or is it a black bear?
Brown.
Oh,
Anyway, have the bear attack it.
this thing's big.
But-
It's gonna take a lot
Shield
of
Let me
space.
try it. Does someone want to help me out real quick? Give me advantage.
All right,
Positively.
I use the help action before I leave for you.
Thank you.
Is
Give it a
this
try.
that
Is it
star
22
metal
hit
type
or
thing?
mark?
What was the roll, Serena?
22.
Good lord.
22.
Alright, you begin to bend. You don't bend the metal, but you begin to push into it as it begins to kind of crack open slightly. But it's not enough.
Okay, maybe the bear. The
Get the
bear.
bear in there.
Get the bear in there.
Try the bear.
It was a.
Bears are really good at
it.
tearing down doors. I've seen this myself in person, so go for it.
You have a lot of hidden strength in you.
Bear attacks.
It would just be a strength roll, right?
If you want to attack the door, you're welcome to, but you notice it did nothing with your magical weapon. Just made dents.
Yeah, I think the
You do have the
door's
stat
gonna
block
be.
in the summon and wild shapes. That's where I put it.
Gotcha. I was thinking the door's just gonna be resistant to attacks. We should try. I don't know, picking it with the thieves' tools, but round bear makes multi attack.
Just roll its strength.
Oh.
Have it rip the door down, rather than or knock the door in or something. There you go. Oh yeah.
It starts trying to push into it. Even the bear's not strong enough. It seems like whatever this door is made out of, it is unnatural to your weaponry.
I don't know if this will help us figure anything else, figure this out, guys. But if nobody else has noticed, it seems like there seems to be some kind of glow coming from this metal, kind of an iridescent like. So, anybody got any ideas?
Magic.
Oh yeah,
Like
but I mean,
magic on the
like,
door.
I'm open for ideas because brute strength doesn't seem to be working.
There's no other way in.
There is another way in, but you'll have to look around.
Look around. That'd be a back door. I'm gonna head
All
towards
right,
the
let's
back.
try again. Yep, let's try again.
As you do notice gas coming up from here, Brilla.
Is it poisonous?
Yeah.
Get the bear to
It looks pretty poisonous, yeah.
get the bear in there.
The bear can't fit, it's too big.
Yes.
Oh wait,
Am I going the
did we
wrong way?
did we all just split up?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
We went north.
Those are the bodies you found earlier.
Oh, got you.
Well, there's a crevice in here. I see inside, but there's a poisonous gas seeping out.
Yeah, Bothy backs back away.
It's noxious gas that's sputting out from the tubes. It's filling the room.
It's not a good rouse.
Who has that belt? Resistant to poison.
Brilla.
There you go, Brilla. You go in. All right, Brilla, you go in first.
I mean, that's
Rilla,
we
stop going in things alone.
we bit kind of deadly, laddie. I don't have a Scottish accent. Sorry.
Oh, is this where the gas is coming out? Right here?
Yeah,
It's an open chamber,
take a peek
yeah.
at.
Bothy's gonna hold his breath and go in.
Alright. How long can you hold your breath? What's your con modifier?
What is this? My
Indefinitely.
+1.
So you
So
have,
probably not very
you have,
long.
You have 60 seconds until you need air.
Okay. Oh, that's not too bad. All
So
right,
you
he's
can't
gonna hold his
talk in
breath.
there. Alright, go in.
But he's at least gonna
Oh,
he's gonna take a quick look around and then come back out.
Okay, go in.
I'll go in there with you.
All right, what
Because
does
I can
Bothy
hold my
see?
breath for a little longer.
Yeah.
Alright, as you begin to enter in, you can see kind of revealing tubes, noxious gases pouring out. You can see around the haze, you can see metal thin wires around, crumpled metal instruments, a desk. You can roll, to find some clues in here, you can roll investigation, perception, religion, survival, or nature. You can't do all of them at the same time, but all of you can split up and do something else, which would be helpful to get the clues faster. But for those that are holding their breath, you can't communicate with your teammates.
Okay.
Alright.
I got 2 minutes. Where is it? Investigation.
That's
I'll
terrible.
do-
Bothy runs back out as he starts to run out of air.
I'll do perception.
Alright, with Craven's
Bothy, you're-
investigation, you begin to reveal that the room has been raided. You see one of the locked boxes lie broken on the floor as their contents have been plundered. Brilla, did you hold your breath or did you go in?
Yeah, I held my breath.
Okay.
Vathi couldn't see shit, so.
Can I feel for something like a latch on this door?
It looks like it's just sealed.
Mm-hmm. There's no. Gotta be something else. Gotta
Like
be a
it looks like it's all
room or...
wiring and stuff. It would probably open remotely if the ship had a hub or something.
Mm-hmm.
But this is like super futuristic for you guys. You've never seen something like this before. It's like a spaceship.
Okay.
Like you're like in space.
Vathi's gonna hold his breath again and go back in and check out some more.
All right. Anybody else want to roll anything else besides investigations? Investigation was taken. Perception, religion, survival, or nature.
I did roll perception, but I only rolled
what did you roll?
Only a 13.
It's too low. You don't see shit.
Yeah, I kind of figured as much. I'll go back in and I'll start rolling a religion, I guess.
I roll
I want
nature.
to see what happens if I hit one of the doors with magic.
Yeah.
So I'm asking if this is natural.
Nature check 19. That's pretty good.
Who's using a firebolt spell?
Oh shit.
Draco.
No.
Draco's
Right,
gonna use
everybody roll me a
sorcerer's
dexterity
first.
saving throw inside the chamber.
Oh no. Spewing gas.
It's fire.
Not fire. Lightning
It's too
with
late.
sorcerer's
I
first.
heard fire.
I rolled a whole bunch.
Alright, you hear an explosion happen into the chamber. As anybody, dexterity is a 13. If you falter, you take 11 fire damage.
Yeah.
As if you did get hit by the damage, roll a con save because you begin to breathe air. If you did get hit. If you did get hit by it and you avoided the dexterity of 15, you don't take any damage. You're holding your breath.
Who has the ring of evasion again?
Okay.
Craven does.
I'm hearing the
Yeah, you heard explosion.
the explosion. I hold my breath. I run in. Is anybody? No,
You just
I
see
can't
smoke
speak.
in your
Yeah.
eyes.
All right. I see Serena. I grab her whether she wants to or not, and I take her outside.
Alright, so Draco, you take nothing. Pearl, you take nothing. As you take 11 points of damage, Serena, as you get dragged out by a small hobbit hands pulling you out. Roll me a con save if you haven't yet, Serena.
I did 15.
15. All right, you don't seem to be affected.
Before you guys choose to go back in, everybody take a moment, take a breath, because some of you need to take a breath. Tell everybody what you saw, so we know what's going on inside.
So, Serena, you do get a new information as you did inhale. So I will give you the context of what you inhaled.
Have fun.
Getting hot. Everything's beautiful, man.
Well, just ooh, what? With a quick glance, this place has already been raided. As to be expected, we're in a pirate land, sea, whatever, so I expected it to be raided and plundered and the 9 yards.
It smells like fish in there, and there's webbed footprints on the ground. I'm suspecting it's the Walgan.
This ship is not Swaggin.
I don't think the ship is, but there's got to be them in there. They're probably the ones who broke into it.
Did the fire burn off all the gas, or is it still?
It's still spewing out.
Okay.
But Serena, now you're able to inhale it, as it doesn't affect you anymore.
Okay, well then I'm going to go back in.
So this is just a nesting grounds for the Sahogans?
Can I re-roll
kind of where
any
my
of the
mind
ones that I've
goes
already
to.
done?
Yeah, you can re-roll. If you want. What did you roll before?
I rolled perception and religion, and I just rolled a really shitty perception again.
Okay, what's your religion?
Let's see. Ooh, that's better. 19.
Alright. After you begin to look around, you don't see it yet. I need a perception check to find it. Religion will come in handy once the perception is cleared.
Cool.
Craven will hold his breath and go back in.
Alright. As you can tell, Serena's just inhaling and breathing normally. As you're holding your breath.
Kind of cocks his head to the side and look at her in curiosity.
I'm gonna hold my breath and go in after both of them since I haven't been in yet.
Alright, I need a perception check.
Four ain't gonna do it.
That's a fail as well, Draco.
Technically, it's all on you.
All right, we're gonna try one more time. Oh, there you go.
How about?
Alright, I'll give you some information, Technique.
Oh, nat 20.
All right.
Some whispers. Everybody's getting some whispers.
All right.
Not Vathi. He's been rolling terrible.
Yeah, you're the chef.
Too busy holding his breath. Can't focus on anything.
Okay. Still holding my breath, not taking a chance, not trying not to breathe. I'm going to bend down, grab something, and head back out of the ship and wait for everybody so I can speak.
Okay, I'll follow.
As I go back outside to catch my breath, Craven's gonna yell out, Serena, can you explain why you're able to breathe normally in this toxic fumes?
I don't know. I've just become acclaimed to it. I'm gonna roll that nature check real quick since I'm here. Oh, that's a nat 1.
Okay.
So you can now use your religion check that you had rolled prior. As Techni, you can tell us what you found.
All right, guys. I don't know if anybody else noticed, but I hold out my hand, palm up. There are small shards of. I'm assuming this is coral from some kind of broken jewelry. All right, I just hold out my hand and show it to everybody. To me, it looks like jewelry.
Yeah, so I sent you the information, Serena.
Yep. Well, that seems to be a piece of an idol, and it's of a god that I'm not really too familiar with.
Like this idol, as he pulls out the shark idol with that broken
It's
fin.
very similar.
Yeah.
From what I know, what little I know of this god, it's a shark god. It's worshipped by the Sawagan.
Oh, where are the bastards hiding? Vathi's gonna keep looking around.
All right, so if these are the same god, then that's twice we've come across this, and Sahagins are involved.
And like I said, I think I saw footprints in there that looked Sawagan, so.
Yeah.
Did we try to open that other door at the other end of the room?
We investigated fully.
Yeah. Craven told y'all that it's been raided and plundered, that everything was taken.
But the door at the far end. Did we try to open that one?
It doesn't.
No.
Brilla had attempted, but didn't see any levers or knobs or anything. You guys can go back in for a survival check if you want. If you want to hold
For
your
what
breath some
check?
more. Survival.
Okay, I'll go back.
You guys want me to go in?
Hold my breath.
I'm actually good at survival.
Let's all go in. Let's do it.
Yep.
I'm
I'll
gonna
give
do
the
it
help
too.
action to Serena. since she seems to be acclimated with this toxic air.
I got a 15 survival.
With advantage?
Oh, with advantage? No.
Yeah, I gave you the help action.
Okay, that's much better.
Yay.
Math. 23.
Okay. Here.
Okay, so looking at these footprints I saw, they seem to lead from the crash, like to and from, heading north. So, not the door.
Hmm.
Alright. I'm heading back out.
So you begin to see something move inside Vothi. As the rest of them leave, you begin to see something move throughout the shambles as it begins to push out. From what you can see prospectively, as you begin to see a tall humanoid resembling a green-skinned elf lurching towards you. It's clearly suffered some tremendous wounds. Its left leg buckles under its weight as a huge gash across its chest. The creature's armor has been damaged and hanging off its frame haphazardly. Despite this, the creature swings a vicious silver sword archway at you with suppressing strength as you begin to see the knight try to kill you. Roll initiative.
Oh, crap.
All of us are just Bothy.
Vothi, but you guys can roll initiative in if you do go back in.
Is this everybody? Where's Vathi? I hold my breath. I go back in.
You can't. Yeah, you have to roll initiative.
Oh,
You
my bad.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go.
Alright, everybody in?
I don't think so.
Oh, yeah, because he rolled as the brown bear. That's why.
Oh, did I?
Yeah, you have to roll as your own as well. You have to click on your token. Click on the bear. That's why.
Okay, I clicked the initiative on my little pop-up page,
Alright, I got you.
but I was hovering over
you.
the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, the Yankee starts first. As it attacks with rather a large silver greatsword on you. 22 to hit on Vathi.
Oh yeah, that hits.
As it does 8 slashing and 8 psychic.
So 16 points. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that hurt.
Raven.
Would I have heard something from over
Yeah, you heard
there?
a blade just strike and move into the shambles. Something's walking in there. Because you don't see it because the haze is currently going on, but as soon as you enter in, holding your breath, you're welcome to go in, but you won't be able to cast spells, depending if you want to inhale.
Yeah, I think for now I will hold my breath. Go in there. It's 20 feet. See this happening. Move over here. And I will attack. Using the rapier.
8's miss.
Yeah.
Technique.
Gonna hold my breath, following after Craven. Oh, it's not working for me. Yep, there we go. It's 5, 10, 15. Okay. And since I have a bow, I'm gonna pull it out. Is there an enemy? I don't see anything.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. From where I'm at, yeah, I'm just gonna pull out my short bow and attack it. Uh, 15.
That's a hit. Roll damage.
Alright.
Alright, as your next attack has advantage because of your Vex. So if you attack again for your next round.
Alright, and I'm gonna stay where I'm at, assuming hopefully the rest of the team, whoever's looking in, might be able to see me attack. And that will end my turn.
All right. So Vathi realizes that he's in some shit. So he holds out his hand, and a sword, a great sword, materializes in his hand. And he is going to also, that's a bonus action, and then with his action, he's going to cast False Life on himself.
And so you see more magic coming off of him, this mystery man.
And that's all I can. Well, I'm going to move as well. Actually, I'm going to.
Are you breathing in there?
I'm going to have to. Well, because 1, 2,
Yeah,
3,
is it
4. No, they're not verbal.
Okay.
Neither of the spells are verbal.
Nice.
5, 6. I can get to here, right? That's 6 squares. Yeah. No,
So
wait, 35. No, 35 feet.
Are you?
I don't know. Is this?
Are you disengaging?
No, he would get an opportunity attack on me.
They're just test tubes. They're just glass.
Okay, so then there we
14
go.
to hit.
I can get that part. That misses.
Right. Good thing, because it was 27 damage.
Yeah, no, that would have done it. That would have done it. Yeah. No, Vathi starts to run back out so he can
low
breathe.
level fighting is fucking scary.
Yeah.
All right.
So he takes a breath, but he'll go back in next turn.
All right. Serena. See Vathi running for his life.
Do I know what it is? Like, would I
It
recognize
looks
it?
like an orc to you.
Yeah.
But you've never seen the race. Out of context,
Right.
it's obviously Gith Yankee, but
Okay.
Gith Yankees are
Yeah.
not existent in this world.
I warn them that there's a monster inside and that it's very powerful.
Okay, I'm going to
Guinea orc.
run in after it. And I'm going to cast Toll the Dead, which is a DC 14 Wisdom.
Okay. 23.
Holy crap.
Yeah, it's Gith Yankee. They got +5s to everything. But it's a hurt Gith Yankee, so at least, you can take it out, hopefully.
Okay, I don't have anything to do with my bonus action, so I guess that's it for me.
Draco.
Alright. Draco's running in there, confident, holding his breath, of course. Realizing that Draco can't attack without casting spells.
You have a dagger? I think you have a dagger.
I don't know if I want to get that close to a Gith Yankee.
You can chuck
Oh,
that at
yeah.
it. You can use a thrown weapon, dagger.
I got you one better. I'm gonna throw my spear at him.
Okay. 19's a hit.
Oh,
As you
wait.
chuck it at him. Roll the attack with the throat spear. Just click on the damage. There we go. As you stab it right into its chest.
And then I'll do that, and I'll run out.
Yeah, we may want to fight it out here. With the bear.
Hopefully, I'm gonna yell back, "Let it chase you out, guys!"
Oh, you're. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Roll a con save as you inhale.
No. When I'm outside, I want to yell back.
Oh, okay. My apologies. Okay, I thought you were saying inside. Where are you going? You're going the wrong way. You're on somebody else's token.
There you go.
Okay.
That's where I was trying to go.
Wait, how do you have that movement? You went in on the same turn?
I measured it out. I thought I had enough
You had
movement.
35 when you went in here. Depending if you went... Because yeah, it's like 25 feet. You don't have enough feet to get out.
Oh.
Plus, you can't go through allies. Allies are rough terrain.
Never mind.
Vafi's
I'll
blocking
just
the
stay
exit right
there.
now. I couldn't get far
Vafi's
enough.
got a big ass, okay? No one can pass him.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I was trying to get out. I couldn't get. That was my last foot of movement.
I got you. All right, yeah, I'll stay in.
Bear sadly can't get in. He's too big.
He was just gonna growl outside, be intimidating.
All right, Brilla.
Brilla hears the warning. She smiles, brushes her mutton chops, readies an action, and swings if she sees someone that's not her friend coming through that door. That's it.
Alright, the Yankee turns towards Craven and drives her sword into you. 23 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
You take 12 slashing and 7 psychic. Begins to waddle over towards Draco now. That's safe whisper, please.
Sure.
As well as roll me a con save as well, because you're now inhaling air since you're dying.
Oh.
All right.
Oh.
As he's doing that, I'm moving straight to him, and
Alright,
I'm gonna.
You're poison craven. That's what you get in here. No damage, just poison status effect.
So, I want to go ahead and cast Goodberry and give him one
It
of the
doesn't
10
work
berries.
that way. So how the good berry works is you can't feed that to somebody while they're down. It doesn't work that way. You can't like force feed it. I've put that rule long ago. So don't cast the good berry.
Okay.
The good berry will only be useful when you're awake and you can chew it and eat it.
Oh, okay.
You can force a potion in someone's throat though. It's a liquid, but chewing.
Teabag.
No, I actually meant to ask you about that before trying to use the spell. So.
I think about it.
All
I
right,
think of a berry like choking somebody. That's why. So I don't let people do that because you can't really chew the berry while you're unconscious.
Okay.
You could baby bird it to him.
Oh, gross! No one wants that.
I want to see that. Do it.
I don't like Craven enough to do that.
With eye contact.
He's getting mouth to mouth.
All right.
Jim
Well,
Carrey, that bitch.
then since I can't use Goodberry, knowing that I might get attacked, I'm gonna
Plus,
go
you
ahead
don't
and
want to
use
use a vocal command, Goodberry, if it's vocal as well. So you gotta be careful with certain spells.
Yeah. Knowing that I put myself at chance for an attack, I want to go ahead and use one of my med kits on him.
Alright. As you use your action to stabilize him, he's no longer dying. As you can remove one charge out of that med kit.
Yep. And since that's my action, I'm going to stay next to him and end my turn.
Okay. As Vothi's fat ass is at the door, what do you want to do?
Well, now that he got a breath of fresh air, it's coming back in.
What happened to everyone come up?
Well, once
Well,
Craven went down.
there's yeah. Once Craven went down, it changed. All right. Booming blade attack.
That's a hit.
All right. Oh, terrible roll though.
Damage is damage.
And it's radiant damage. I need to modify that because it's my packed weapon. All right. And let's see with my bonus action. I do nothing because I don't have any good bonus actions. Yep, that's it.
What powered sword is that?
It's a great sword.
It's a great sword.
As a bonus action, Craven, you get 12 hit points. The healing word. And then I'm going to firebolt the bitch. For 16, is a 16 hit?
Alright. Everybody roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, it's still poison in here. I'm so sorry. That's my bad.
It's flammable gas.
DC 15.
You might just TPK us.
You fail, you take 17 points of fire damage.
Use
DC's a
a
15.
evasion.
You're stabilized. You got healed?
Yes.
Yeah, I healed him.
Oh,
So
nice.
it's my bonus action.
Alright, nice.
I will use a lucky dice to roll
so
that
ring 'em.
again.
Nice.
I'm also going to use a luck to reroll to see if I can
Okay.
save.
Well, I failed both rolls.
That's my bad, guys. I
As
was
the
looking
Githyanki
for that.
is dead.
Oh, even worse. But how much damage was it?
17. You failed.
17.
If you succeed, you take nothing. You just dodge it.
Oh, you take nothing if you
Nothing.
succeed?
You take nothing. You succeeded.
Oh, then never mind. I'm not down.
Draco's down.
Just gets crisped up and burned.
Yeah, okay,
as
at least it's
as you
fine.
begin to watch something happen, as you watch the green-skinned kind of elf collapse and crumples onto the heap of ground, you hear a horrifying burrowing noise happen as you watch a quadruped brain erupts from its back of the creature's skull, making a break for it. Roll initiative.
But I've had time to heal. Craven.
No, this is happening instantaneously. As you
You probably
see,
were where you're at too.
Yeah, you see this boy.
Yeah, put your self back to where you were.
Yeah, put
Also,
yourself.
You don't want to be there.
Initiative again.
As it rips out of the skull.
Oh no. One.
Oh man.
that was a BG. Wait. We're seeing.
As you guys look, as you see the creature looking for an exit, that's what it's trying to do right now.
Hell no.
Well, I want maybe an exit in your head. Alright. Sorry, I need to just move this thing out of the way. It's just dead. Alright, everybody in? Okay, cool. Let's go. Brilla. You have no
Brilla
idea what the hell's going on.
Yeah.
You
No
heard
one's
another
going out.
explosion.
I'm hearing bodies dropping and brains plopping. She charges in. That's one.
Draco, you down, right? Did you succeed the deck? Or no?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so drop your hit points to 0.
Mm.
Miss Brilla, you see this gross thing. It's pulling out of the fucking thing that died.
Okay, who's this? Is this
That's
your,
me.
That's your friend.
That's Fatih.
both these down or up?
No, I'm hurt, but I'm not down.
Okay, well, I don't have enough movement to get to you, but can't get past you. I'm gonna end my turn there, ready in action. If it comes near me, or attacks one of my friends, I do protection on that friend, and she's dead.
There we go. I was trying to make this system work. Alright, Draco, whisper death save. If you don't remember how to whisper, you can go to the left-hand side. There's a dice there. You can just flick it on, or in your character sheet, there's a toggle as well. Alright. As the creature begins to want to escape, but you're in its way. As it will try to gun down Bothy, trying to get out.
Protection.
16 to hit.
Raise my shield.
What the
Disadvantage.
hit?
It's a hit? Alright. You're raising your shield
And
on.
disadvantage though.
Yeah, 16 is the
I'm
hit.
looking.
That's disadvantage.
That hits.
Oh, okay.
You take
Yeah.
six slashing.
All right, I'm down.
As it starts to crawl onto your body, trying to get out. This creature is kind of freaked out. It doesn't use its other ability. It will try to move. If you want to make an attack of op, you can, but it looks like it's trying to escape. As Craven, you're prone on the ground, and Techni, you can make an attack if you want on this weird brain thing. If you want, it's up to you.
Yeah, since it's running past me, I'm gonna try to do an attack.
12's a hit. As it freaks out as you stab into it, it turns its direction towards you and uses its other ability it didn't want to use originally. It'll use Devour Intellect on you. Roll an intelligence saving throw.
Ooh, I actually have advantage on that, I believe. You said intelligence?
Correct.
So for advantage, I rolled twice, yes?
Correct.
Okay.
You succeed,
Oop.
as you do not you don't lose your intelligence score to 0.
Okay.
Basically, if it makes your intelligence to 0, you become a potato and your character's pretty much it's dead.
You're dead.
Okay.
You become a potato.
Holy smoke.
And it stuns you afterwards forever, basically. Yeah, it's a dangerous creature. Craven, did you want to attack it as well? Roll damage,
Yeah.
Techni. That's how I
Damage
felt
is
a level 5 character on the first session. I devoured him, and he was useless.
Yeah.
Because the only way you can get your intelligence back is a wish spell.
You said I need to roll damage?
Yeah, 11's a miss, Craven.
Of course it is.
No, you don't roll an attack. Just roll the damage up there where your thing is.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. Alright, stab the creature. Alright. Now it's your turn, Technique. As you see it trying to run away. As it's trying to tap into your mind, but you resist it.
I'm more concerned about my two teammates in front of me, so since Fathi's there in front of me, I'm gonna go ahead and use a med kit on him. And in my turn, since there's two other people that can attack them if they choose to.
Okay.
And that will end my turn.
So is Vathi stabilized, or does he have hit points? How does that work?
He's stable.
Stable. That's it. He doesn't have he doesn't have the feat for it.
Oh, he doesn't have the feet.
No.
No.
Okay.
Alright, but he's keeping you guys alive. Alright, Serena, you see this brain creature trying to escape this place.
Okay. I'm gonna first do Toll the Dead on the Intellect Devour.
Okay. Wisdom. 17.
God damn.
I'm sorry, they're like fucking aliens, you know.
It's okay to cast spells in here.
Fire-based spells
The
only.
fire one is the bad one. Anything else?
I'll take the attack of opportunity. I'll move and bonus
It'll
action.
claw you for 12 is a miss.
Draco, you get let's see here, 11 points of healing.
11?
Correct.
Oh, Draco's so grateful.
Wait,
That brings me back
that's
up.
not Draco. That's Vathi. Vathi's here.
Oh,
Draco's up
right
here.
here though.
Oh, you're using healing word?
Yep.
Oh, okay, my apologies. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, Craven. Craven's still prone, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. That's great. So 15 to get up.
Mm-hmm.
And he can't really move anymore because he'll end up on his ally spaces. So,
You can stay on Vathi's spot. You can end your turn there because he's down. It's basically you're putting your feet on him, basically, just to stand in the spot. It's up to you.
No, annoyed. He's just going to cast Magic Missile on this thing. I don't want to use spell slots right now, but I'm going to. Roll through 4. Ew. 7 points of force.
Alright. It's getting really hurt as you're watching blood kind of spew out of its kind of the veins on its noggin.
So meany.
Wish I would have done more, but I roll what I roll.
Alright, bought the death save whisper. You're wait, no, you're restrained. You're not
I'm
restrained.
I'm
You're
stabled.
stabilized. Yeah, so you're kind of not doing it. Alright, Brilla.
Brother's gonna look just totally disgusted at that thing. Swing down. Stimmy. I mean, Stimmy. 2 attacks. One of them being
They
Nick.
both hit. As you skewer the creature, cutting kind of its body in half as the brain just spews all this blue and green blood everywhere. It's
Blech.
dead.
She gags. I'm gonna start dragging Wolfie out.
Vathi,
Or-
you get 11 healing as well.
Oh,
Using my
nice.
divine spark now that we're out of combat.
Get the hell out.
Alright, we'll take a quick 5-minute break. We'll continue onwards to see what the hell has conspired here. As most of you guys now realize quickly enough, this place is still inhabited with its leftover creatures or residues or what has conspired here.
As soon as Vathi gets back up, he casts One Life on himself again.
So Wolfie's a warlock. Explain.
So if I heard Red right, I almost killed my character.
Wait, what happened?
If I heard Red right, I almost killed my character with that mind attack. If it wasn't for my intelligence advantage on magic attacks.
Mhm.
Isn't it fun? It's good when you avoid death like that. Huh?
Well, I mean, it's my first character. I'm trying very hard to make sure my character can try to survive the whole campaign. I want
Sure.
that so bad.
Does
You
Devour
will.
Intellect count as a magic attack?
Well,
Quick side attacks are magical.
and with me being a gnome, I have advantage on all intelligence, wisdom, and charisma checks.
Not the meta game, but you know it's coming if you see an intellect to devour, right? Well, it's on the cover sheet of the game.
I thought about that too, but I really wanted to play a gnome for my very first character. So I was like, maybe not having the magic advantage, but this is the first time I actually get to use that skill. So I
No,
was
that's
happy to
huge.
use it.
Down the line, I'm thinking intelligence saves are gonna be the make or break in this game.
Yeah, but I feel like my dump stat is charisma. I feel like that might hurt me somewhere down the line.
Yeah,
Yeah, we'll see.
when you're trying to get a date.
Were you guys able to add the magic items onto your character sheet? Because I still can't.
Mm-mm.
I know that my ring I can't because he said it's a homebrew. So I have to keep that page open if I want to use it.
These items I'm looking at, they're pretty powerful. They're only second level.
You should just be able to click and drag them over to your character sheet.
You know, every time I try to drag something over to my character sheet, it disappears if I click something else.
Are you using the 2014 or 2024?
For some reason,
What?
I just can't use the compendiums.
Yeah, I can't either. We talked about this.
You have to make sure if you're using a 24 sheet, you drag over the 24 stuff. And if you're using a 2014 sheet, you drag over the
Oh
2014.
yeah, I'm using a 24 sheet and I'm trying to use 24 items. It just says
Yeah.
the GM doesn't allow access. We're getting a glitch.
Yeah, that's
Sounds
weird
like bull.
because I got the same message on my screen, but I can still drag stuff over.
Yeah, I'm able to jack stuff over as well. So I don't know why that would be an issue.
Do you like drag it right into your pop-up character sheet?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
And it works for
See,
both of
every
you?
time.
Yes, it does.
Yes, it does.
Huh.
Try refreshing the screen and try again. I did like in that fight how I was right before Serena, so we were able to keep you guys alive. It helped.
I instantly missed giving up that ring of evasion. My goodness, that fire
I know,
damage.
right? Yeah, that was brutal.
Nope, every time I
I
click
got
off my
one
character
shot
sheet.
as collateral damage.
Well, you kind of guys blew each other up twice. I can't drag her. Every time I touch my character sheet, open my character
Was your
sheet, there's
character
something
sheet
else.
fully opened or not? Like on a second screen?
Mine is
No,
fully open.
No, I meant Brilla.
Mine's on
So
the
if
same
yours is
screen.
not fully open, are you looking for the 2024 one or 2014?
My character sheet said 2024.
Yeah, so do you drag a 2014 one? 2024, sorry, my apologies.
Yeah, but every time I open my character sheet, and every time I touch anything else, my character sheet disappears.
Oh, okay. I'll just help you. It's not a big deal. I can just drag one in. There, it's
I
done.
don't want to keep
No, it's
bugging you
fine,
all
bro.
over.
It's fine. If you can't do it, then you can't do it. It's in there now.
I got mutton. Thank you. I got
It's,
mutton
it's,
chops now.
it's in the inventory. Now
You
it's
should be able
part
to
of your
tweak
attunement
here.
slots.
Yeah, I was having the same issue with the compendiums. I can't use any of them.
Why? That's so weird. What the fuck?
I know.
Let me just check something. Who's tapping their thing? I'll slap you.
Now that would be funny, like a godly slap out of nowhere on Craven. He has no idea why it just happened.
Yeah, I don't know. It's my thing says it's connected to your character sheets. Don't know. Maybe let me see. I'm checking the different systems that I can connect it to. I'll try a default sheet and see if that changes anything. Because there's two sheets. There's regular and then there's the default. See if you guys can access now. Alright, it's changed. You might have to refresh the game to see if it changed anything.
Mm-hmm.
Did you want me to drag that intelligence ban on your sheet then, Draco?
I'm resetting right now, but if you don't mind, yeah.
Okay.
It'll just be a little easier. Trying to get back into the game.
Alright, let's see. Alright, it's added. Everybody else good?
Yep.
Wow,
Yep.
the third party stuff I can't do anything about. You'll have to make those ones. Alright, what you guys wish to do?
I'm still.
Is the gas still there?
Yes. As the last check that you needed to be done was the nature check.
I did roll a nature check of 19.
Oh, you did? Okay. Let me give you that information.
Yeah, I think you missed it.
I'm gonna send it on Discord for you.
Craven, are you down or alive? Because I see the skull symbol on you.
I'm poisoned.
Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah, I see.
Are we
Yeah,
taking a
I'm
little
up.
short rest here?
You're welcome to if you want.
Yeah, Draco's willing to take a short rest.
Well, everybody has to agree to it, so.
Yeah, once we finish up, I think we should go find a place to take a short
All
rest
night
and then try to follow the tracks. So
Mm-hmm.
Vathi would like to follow these tracks to see where these Shaugen,
I,
Hooligans.
check out this weird corpse of this weird
hooligans.
animal.
The Suhugans.
Hooligans.
Alright, as you begin to look at the body from where the brain came out of its skull, it was pretty nasty. It looks like they're wielding a greatsword made of pure silver.
Oh, there you go.
Ooh.
Their body and armor is unusable.
Yeah.
Alfie would like a silver greatsword.
Yeah. Craven just
Okay.
grabs the great sword and drags it over. Volthay, you seem to have some skill with the great sword. Here you go.
Hmm. So, Vathi touches the greatsword, and it changes a little bit to where the hilt of the greatsword starts to resemble a tentacle, but otherwise he binds it to himself.
What? Hente.
A tentacle, yeah.
Like, can I just drag both of these corpses out as well?
Yeah, I was
Brain
gonna
and
say,
they get
uh,
Yankee. Or they get
I,
Yankee
I
and Brain.
Alright, pull
I
back.
wanted to.
The brain thing is just two halves. As the
Blech.
confusion
Yeah,
is
I'll
everywhere.
drag it out.
Holding my breath, I'm gonna grab the brain or its two halves, bring it out here. That way, everybody can get a much clearer look at it.
As you can see, little like small parasites spilling out of its brain.
Mm,
But as soon as they spill out, they die on impact. Almost like they're like unable to breathe.
yeah. Would it
Who wants to
be?
touch it?
Oh, Craven's going to. He doesn't care.
I'm gonna kneel down and I'm gonna poke at it myself. Hey guys,
If we
so this thing
if we
attacked
were
us.
my bad. If we were worried of, touching parasites with our bare hands, Draco offers himself as sacrifice.
Craven's already inspecting the brain. I wouldn't guess anybody here would know what the brain would be, right, Red?
No. Out of context, none of you will know about the space or the creatures from outer space or anything like this. This campaign's supposed to be before the Gith and the space noids have kind of conspired upon the planet.
Yeah.
So this is all like nuanced for you guys. So treat it as like, what the fuck is this?
I don't know what that was, but I do know that I need to rest.
I'm with you there.
I agree, guys.
And we need to follow these tracks in case we can find the villagers.
Do you want to bring back samples for other people to look at?
Do we have a bag of holding? Otherwise, we'd have to carry a person and the brain thing.
If only one of us had
Guess we could cut off the
large-
head of the Githranki. Of the
Not
skinny
much of
orc.
a head left.
Oh, that's true. The head got blowed up.
I was talking more about the brain halves.
Yeah,
Well-
Craven will carry the brain.
Well, as the guy itself,
Well-
you guys can take it for study, but the Jarl himself said he told you to clear everything out and to find out what the hell's doing this.
I think we
Oh.
should bring back. I think we should bring back the head and at least the brain thing and put them in a bag. I mean, I have a backpack. I could just put them in the backpack, but that would spoil the food. So if somebody else wants to do it.
I'm gonna carry the brain.
And I guess we have to continue with the murder for the Jarl.
Yeah, I don't want to head back without giving at least some information. Just going back and being like, hey, this is our kill for the day. I don't think that would be good enough. for someone of his stature.
You know, there's also a door over there. Somebody said they had a
Not going back in there.
lockpicks.
They didn't have locks. There's no locks on the door.
Hey, that's fun.
They're very strange, and I'm not going back in there.
Well,
Wait, where did
we kind of have to. We were told to clear it out. And we just only
Yeah,
cleared
where
out a
did-
room. So
where did the skinny orc come from?
I mean, I did have an idea if we wanted to investigate the inside of the ship a little bit more. I have mending, but I don't know if that would apply to this situation as far as trying to get rid of the gas to make it safe for everybody.
Mending it doesn't do that, sadly.
Okay.
You would need a way to, like, a wind spell would help for a bit, but yeah, you're just holding
They'll
your
just
breath.
come
It's
back.
just coming from the pipes.
Well, yeah, that's why I was thinking mending.
Oh, you wanted to
because
fix the pipes?
All right.
yeah.
So you guys,
If
I'm
I
guessing you guys are taking a short rest then.
yes.
All right. So
Yeah.
you take
Yeah,
a short
before
rest.
we-
Craven, your poison eventually vanishes away. As Craven, you go inside with Serena. You can inhale it now. It just smells like stinky, dead, rotting fish.
I'll take the short rest.
But as Brilla's just holding her breath.
I'm gonna short rest and use a hit dice here, I think.
As you guys begin to see more of the chamber, mounted on both sides of the door of the chamber are plates, burnished metal, kind of embrosed with rather braille-like forms of tactic writing. As you can say, some rather alien language has been kind of left here, unknown to how it reads or even understand this. You could try to understand this language with an intelligence check by rubbing your hands across the kind of the braille around the metal.
I will do
Nat
that.
20.
Nat 20, oh my goodness.
16.
If you fail, roll me a wisdom save.
What's a fail?
What? That's 6.
It's 11.
Okay.
Yeah, Vathi's not even gonna try. He can barely read as it is.
Brilla,
What the-
no. Roll me a D100, Brilla.
Oh shit.
Wait, I lost you. What'd you say?
Roll me a D100. What did you get, Craven?
I'll have to roll as well.
Lucky
Oh
6.
no! Oh, you didn't roll it. Oh, my apologies. Then never mind. Okay. All right.
Well, because I asked you what a fail was for the intelligence check.
Oh, the intelligence check's an 18.
Okay, so then yeah, I did fail.
Yeah, my apologies. 18 and then wisdom save you have to make.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh wait, I have.
If you're doing it, if you're not doing it, you're not out there. You're outside Draco currently.
Oh, yeah, I was having trouble loading in. I wanted to move inside. With
Oh,
everybody
okay.
else.
If you want to, you're welcome to. All right. Do you have advantage on that, Craven?
Oh, I think it just automatically did it because of my Fey ancestry to avoid or end the charm, which I don't think it's a charm.
It's not a charm, no.
Yeah,
Alright,
so just a 4.
I'm sending the information to you again on the Discord's Brilla.
Mhm.
That is you're kind of fucked. Have fun with that. As you become paralyzed, as you can't do anything.
All of us?
No, just him.
Mhm.
Ugh.
You
I'm
watch
drooling like an idiot.
You watch him just shut down.
And then Craven.
Since I see this clearly in front of me, I'm just gonna grab her and I'm gonna take her outside.
Do you have
Get
the
her away
strength?
from the situation.
What's your strength at?
8.
No, his.
Oh, my strength?
Alright, here's the information.
I have a +1 on my strength, or it's 12 and a +1.
Okay, you're fine. You drag Brilla out.
I just kneel down next to her and I poke her with a face. Hmm.
What?
You're paralyzed, so yeah, I'm poking you on purpose, hoping you can feel me poking you while you're paralyzed.
So you can tell as you begin to move, Serena. You can tell just by feeling it. The door in front of you is kind of almost a junction of an arcane lock spell. It was just feeling kind of the braille across your fingertips. But you realize quickly enough this braille is not for the human hand. As you quickly realize something different, as almost like the wavelengths and how it's made, it almost looks like it needs a tentacle. As you can feel that there are some motions that you can't interpret it with your own hand. Almost feels like you need four hands or four tentacles in a sense to kind of pre-request whatever this is, as you can't access this door without four of your player characters to know this braille-like texture, or if you have a means of a spell like knock or immense strength to open this door.
Immense strength, you say?
Your bear can't fit in, sadly. He's kind of waiting outside.
Would you think it, or would I be under the impression that dispelling magic would or would not work?
Uh, you could try it, but if you have dispel magic,
I don't, but I do know someone who does.
After I pulled out Brilla and poked her out of fun, I realized that I have a ring that can do something. I want to use 3 charges of Dispel Magic from my Heron's Eye Ring on Brilla. Can I do that?
Umbrella or the door?
I'm outside with Brilla and she was just paralyzed by touching something, so I'm assuming it's
Oh,
magic. So
And
I don't know what's going on at the door right now.
We're just fumbling our way through this.
Craven is gonna look at Serena and begins to talk, but he talks as if he's mixing his words up, and it's not really making any sense. Kind of like if somebody's having a stroke, they would use the like wrong words in sentences, but it's just that constantly. And he looks dumbfounded at himself, shuts up, tries to speak again, and then just gives up. And he'll bring the. Well, actually, Serena hasn't said anything yet, so he'll just shut up for now.
Uh, After witnessing that, and now that I see that Techni's back here, I'm just like, okay, so Brilla's paralyzed, unconscious, whatever she's doing. Craven's, I don't know, having a stroke or something, all because of touching the door. I don't know if dispelling, like, there's some kind of magic on this door, and, like, I know we could get through it with, like, some magic, but maybe if we try and dispel magic, I mean, it's the only thing I can think to do that we have access to.
Mm-hmm.
I put my hand up towards Serena, give her a thumbs up, and I'll go ahead and cast Dispel Magic with my ring, and that uses up all of my
it does
charges
use a
for the day.
verbal. I think it's verbal, sadly. So you have to inhale.
I'll go ahead and do it, and you said that's a con save?
Yeah, you inhale the stank in your mouth. Alright, that's a fail. As you get poisoned. As you start
Alright.
coughing, wheezing as you begin to inhale the stink.
All right. And I will run outside because of that.
And the door opens. As it, the stink doesn't seem to bother you. It just smells really bad. It's just poisoned you though. As you're poisoned for the next hour.
On my breath, and I'll go back down.
It just smells like stinky fish.
With the door opened?
Mm-hmm. As
That's
the door
good.
opens, you can see almost like the chamber kind of has a strange pitch of blackness to it.
Mm.
I see this too. I try to get her attention, motion to her to let me go through since I can see in the dark.
You know, I can also see in the dark, so I'll go with you.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah.
He's doing sign language.
Damn bitch.
But you can talk. You can breathe in here. You can talk now. Technically, you don't have to hold your breath.
Oh, okay. All right. All right. So
As you guys enter
there you
in,
go.
the chamber beyond this door is pitch black. The light outside of the outline features. Chamber is roughly a cylinder. It's filled with a glass top pool of liquid separated by sheets of iridescent black metal. Floating in the pool are dozens of dead tadpoles-like creatures with slender tentacles. At the near of the end of the chamber are two desks covered in broken equipment. As you begin to notice inside, as you begin to further look and develop, you see the resting pools. Emerging into the huge circular chambers, dominating the chamber is a gigantic brine pool, which levitates a few inches off the ground. The pool is surrounded by an alien architecture that's horrifying to behold. The structure seems to be unnatural mixtures of molten rock and metal, covered in otherworldly kind of hieroglyphs. As you can see, these kind of glyphs are kind of folded together and separated as you observe them. As the whole chamber gives off an aberrant kind of malignancy of a kind of vibe, as it's almost like Alien versus Predator kind of vibe. It's kind of creepy as hell. As you guys can roll a wisdom save as you're in this chamber.
Yay. I assume this is not a charm.
It is not.
Okay. Okay, I rolled better that time.
As there's no gas in this room, but it now begins to fill up because the room is exposed.
Mine is a 20, not natural.
Nice. All right. If you succeed, you take nothing. If you falter, roll me a D100.
Shit.
Draco.
Well, Draco's entered the room. Oh, now yes.
Now he did. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I was muted. I failed every save this game.
Technically, you have advantage on wisdom saving throws or no?
Yes.
Nice. That's good. All right. 91. As Draco, you fall unconscious as you do not wake up.
Oh, do I just auto die?
No, you just fall unconscious.
You escape.
As you fall unconscious, something begins to lurk in the brine pool, begins to move around. As you can see something swimming inside of it. You can't really see it, but if you had some natural illumination or a light spell or something, you could potentially perceive what's inside.
Craven just gives like a little try to get one of y'all's attention.
All right. I don't think I
Is he
can do a
just-
very good light, but I can do prestidigitation. To give some kind of light. I know that won't help though.
Yeah, the only kind of light I have is fire, and we don't want to do that.
He kind of just points in the pool and like just moves his hand in like a wave motion as if saying something's in there swimming.
I feel a little unease, so I'll motion to both Craven and Serena. Maybe we should head out and collect our thoughts. And I'll grab Draco and I'll take him outside
See,
next.
gets pulled against every glass and shard on the ground.
Can I take a look at some of this like equipment
Okay.
droid and see if I
Sure.
can?
Yeah, I would also like to do that.
But
That'd be
since he's down, yeah, I'm gonna take him out.
It's just out of your knowledge. This is like weird stuff. A lot of this stuff doesn't make any sense to you. A lot of it's broken, and it doesn't make sense. These like weird kind of things that are like to you, they look like sex objects, but they could be something else. I don't know.
You said there was a bunch of dead tadpoles, right?
Yeah, because it's kind of.
I'm gonna
floating.
take one of the dead tadpoles.
Okay. Oh, you gonna try to drop it in the water?
No, I'm just gonna take one.
Science.
Yes.
I'm gonna store it later.
Is there like a jar of some sort, like a small jar?
No, not in here. Everything's been shattered.
I figured as much.
There are these test
Just
tubes, though.
like
These are
that.
big ass things, but they're not jars.
Okay. I don't think I have anything that's like that in me. No. Craven tries to speak. Still incoherent babbling. And just looks at Serena and just uses his thumb and gestures. Let's get out of here.
As you can see, the tank kind of slams. Does anybody have a passive perception of 16? Currently in that group right now. That's in front of it.
I have a passive investigation.
No,
16.
passive is 16. You're passive.
Passive perception is 10 plus your perception modifier.
I have passive perception of 16.
Alright, you see these things floating in the water. As you see them with their brains exposed, moving around.
Yeah, nope, right out of there.
They remind me of like undead rats, so I feel uncomfortable. I motion
kind of
for us to get out.
the tank as they begin to look at you with their beady little red eyes.
Yeah. Hey guys, let's go. I don't like it in here. There's only one way in and out.
I assume you say something?
As Draco, I'd like you to roll me a con save for poison since you're inhaling the fumes now.
If you're decent at con saves.
Nice poison.
Apparently not.
I
Feel
like
every
the fishy
stage.
smell.
Or Jacob.
Raven's just gonna look at the rats for a good minute or two before walking out.
Yeah, I'm kind of like freaked out, but also kind of intrigued by these weird rats.
Yeah, how about you touch the water?
Craven's not that dumb.
I do want to, just not with my hands.
Well, I mean, we do have an extra set of hands right here on the ground. If y'all are that curious.
You can move Draco's hand in there if you want.
No, I'm joking.
Something will happen for sure. I'm all like, just the DM's giving you a nudge in the right direction, but it's up to you.
I'm gonna like dip my the handle of my morning star into the pool.
Nothing happens.
Okay.
Craven's gonna open up a book of his and starts writing in it since he can't speak. And show it to Serena. And it'll just say, once I can talk, I can cast Detect Magic.
I don't know when or if you'll ever be able to talk again.
He just shrugs.
Alright,
And then he'll point to the rat, and then point to the door,
ooh, Techni's getting
and
closer.
also shrug.
I'm gonna look at both of you,
You're
and
free to sacrifice Draco if you guys really want to get paid.
It's like Vothi and fucking Brilla's waiting outside. It's like, what the fuck are they doing there?
I mean, I'm willing to put my hand in there if no one else is.
I'm bound to win a save eventually.
since I'm right next to the pool, I'm just gonna hover my hand, my right hand, like just barely a few inches above the pool itself. Does anything happen?
Nope.
What about these rat-looking things? Do they do anything?
They're just looking at you.
I look at Serena with a smile on my face. I drop my hand in the pool.
No, I'm gonna stop you.
All right.
And nope, too late. He's
It's too
dead.
late. He put his hand in there.
His head explodes.
Alright, you get to see something. Alright. A horrifying sound of shearing metal fills your brain. A sequence of images flashes through your mind. First, you glide through a strange silvery sea, dotted with the distant stars. Suddenly, you're face to face several green-skinned humanoids. They stab again and again into your gut with silver swords. With binding flash, you're hurling towards the ground, flames surrounding you. You hit the ground. Roll me a wisdom save.
All right, wisdom save.
With advantage.
That's a fail. That's his advantage. 11.
Oh, yep, that's a fail.
As I will roll a d6 for you to see what happens to you. As on a 1, you're stunned as you fall into the briny pool.
Oh no!
Can I catch him before he goes
It's too late.
submerged?
He gets dunked into this. You can go dive in after him if you want.
Yeah, I'm going to.
As
Guys,
you,
remember, I'm just asleep.
as you're
Somebody
stunned
wake
currently,
me up.
technique as you're drowning in the water. As a creature attacks you, roll initiative.
God damn.
You're currently paralyzed, technique. You can roll initiative, but on your turns you'll have to make wisdom saves to break it.
All right.
But we'll wait until your turn. On that, as the cranium rats will try to eat you.
Oh Jesus!
Ooh, got a nat 20. Oops.
Of course it did.
It's like a horror film. Alright, everybody in?
Yep.
Do I roll?
We don't even know
no,
what's going on.
You're
So
out,
No.
you're out of the equation.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, it's just
Me and you, Jacob.
Alright, cranium rats will go for Techni. They will bite him.
Rothy's just wondering what the hell's going on. Might go in and check it out, but not right now.
Alright. 21 to hit, Techni.
That's a hit.
Alright, you take 23 points of damage.
Holy crap! Okay.
That was because you were paralyzed, so it's doubled.
Yep. All right.
Alright. That's all it does. Techni, roll me a wisdom save to break out of this shit.
So,
Nope, you're still stunned. Or, not stunned, paralyzed, my apologies. Alright. Serena,
Into the water I go after Techni.
as you jump in the water, you get the kind of vision. The vision is gone, as only Techni gets it. As you grab him for dear life.
Yeah. And I'm going to just basically push him over out of the pool into the other side of me.
Alright, and he just rolls up.
And then I'll just take a swing at the rats.
Okay.
That's a 22 to hit.
That's a hit.
How much damage do I do?
You have a magical weapon.
I have a flame tongue. That counts as magical.
Nice.
So
Well,
it's
not more
10 damage.
fire.
It's not on fire yet. I did not light it.
No, I just
Okay.
smacked it normally. How much damage?
10.
Okay. Still alive.
And I will end my turn.
Alright, Craven.
Am I able to reach?
It's underwater right now, so she's attacking in the water. Like,
Okay, so that's more than 5 feet below me.
correct. You have to jump in the water.
Okay. That's fine. I jump in
Alright.
and will attack with my rapier.
Oh, and by the way, Serena, never mind. Oh, we'll just wait next time. But yeah, if you don't have a piercing weapon, it's disadvantage because you're in water.
Thankfully, Warpick
bless
is
him.
piercing.
Oh, it is the Warhammer. Nice. Okay, I thought it was bludgeoning.
Warpick.
Warpick. I forget about those. Those weapons are like super rare. No one like asks for them. All right. As it gets cudgeled, it'll attack you, Serena. 24 to hit.
Yeah, it's gonna hit even if I shield. So
You
go
take
ahead.
13 piercing as it starts eating your leg.
Ew.
Oh shit! This thing has some crazy abilities. As Serena went down.
Oh no.
Roll me another wisdom save, mister.
All right.
18 is what you needed as you snap out of it as you end your turn, basically, but you're no longer paralyzed. As you saw something that almost felt real, like you were getting killed and stabbed. Alright, Serena.
I'll just whisper it to you. I rolled it in real time.
Okay.
You can. I'll skip my turn. I'll just.
Yeah. Craven. As
I
you
was
see
just
Serena
waiting.
floating there, her head dunked in the water. Brine.
I'm just gonna move over, push her out.
Do you have the strength to? What's your strength score?
8.
You will not be able to move her armor. She's too heavy for you. She's sinking.
Well, that's fine.
You stab the creature. That's a hit. Nice. As the creature screeches in pain, as it looks like it's scared of you now. As it will try to swim away from it. You can make an attack, Bob, but it looks like it's retreating. Doesn't want to fight anymore.
Yeah.
So you make an attack up on it. It'll bite you on the way back as it misses.
It missed?
Yeah, natural one. 5. As it falls prone in the water somehow, as it swims deep in the water, getting away from you.
And then I assume the 16 hits?
Yeah.
12 piercing.
Alright. Technique. As you're currently on the ground, covered in brine juice.
So I'm standing at the top of the pool,
Yeah.
just at the water.
Serena's now underwater. About 15 feet. About 10 feet deep.
Okay.
You have the strength score, I think you can do it. If you want to
Yeah.
save her.
I'm gonna jump in and grab her and pull her out. And I'm gonna look at Craven. Hopefully he sees me, and I'll end my turn.
Okay. Alright, Serena, death save. Whenever we get a chance. Alright, Craven.
Alright, difficult terrain, 10, 20. You said it's prone?
It's not prone. It can't be prone underwater.
Okay.
But it's just
I was-
running
I
away
was-
from you. Scared
I
of
was
the
just
squids.
asking so I can get advantage.
As it's almost like trying to telepathically talk to you, but it can't seem to.
Does a 10 hit?
No, misses.
Okay.
As it looks at you as it casts Dominate Monster on you.
Oh. Okay.
As it's like, please don't hurt me! As it tries to communicate with you, but it's unable to properly.
Does an 11 save?
That's a fail. It's a 13.
Okay, yeah.
As you're dominated,
Even with advantage.
it wants you to run away and never come back.
I'm going to use a med kit.
Right. As you stabilize Serena from dying. This is your action.
Alright. Yes, and I'm assuming I'm seeing Craven running like in my
no,
direction.
He's in the murky water. You can't even see him.
Alright, since Serena's down and I'm hurt, I'm staying where I'm at and ending my turn.
Alright, Serena, you're good now. Craven, you're told to run away.
Hey.
We'll end the combat for now until you see fit, but it still has control on you. It doesn't want you to kill it. So Craven, you can act on your own, but you feel like you don't want to hurt the rats anymore. You're like your friends. As it lasts an hour.
Yeah.
As it wants you to flee the ship. Get the fuck out of here.
Craven just grabs Draco by the shirt collar, looks at Techme.
I pretty much motion towards the door. It's like, let's go. And I'll grab Serena as gently as I can and get her out as well.
As you do begin to watch drag a bunch of people out, as Althi and Brilla, you notice some confused, bandaged, knocked out people.
What happened? I thought you were just gonna check out the other room.
I'm so paralyzed.
Has it been 10 minutes?
No.
Craven tries to talk.
Blah, 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 blah,
Again.
blah.
Incoherent sentences. Just saying random words. Rolls his eyes.
Yeah.
Starts to write in his notebook. And then shows it to everyone, and it just says, fought a rat. Rat's okay. Weird alien stuff.
So after
Techme's just laying on the ground.
After a while, as you begin to take your breath, as Vathi doesn't really understand what's going on, Brilla is confused. Eventually, 10 minutes have passed as Craven, you can talk again normally. Draco, you wake up from your sleeping beauty phase. As Techne, you're on death's door, as you saw a vision that no one else had seen, as it confuses you. As the rest of you, with those survival nature checks, you did find some tracks, some web footings leading outside from the crash, heading north from here. As obviously Brilla had found out, they are Sahagin tracks. So whatever they
Do we
took
know
out
in
of
general
here,
what's north of here?
as you look around, you can see they had mentioned to to not go to the wreck of the Golden Crown. So it looks like it's leading there.
So I'm unparalyzed again.
Yes, you're unparalyzed.
Gee, what happened, guys?
Seeing these two come to, Craven tries to talk. Can I finally... Thank God. That was absolutely horrendous. Yes, I know that I can finally speak. There's a lot of weird alien stuff in there. As he brings out and shows you one of the dead tadpoles. So, yeah, there was this just pool of briny liquid full of dead tadpoles, and there was this rat in there. Um, the rat's fine. We don't need to worry about the rat. But it was just lots of weird alien things.
Okay. What now? Is Serena awake?
No. So the rat got her good, but the rat's okay now, so we don't need to worry about the rat.
Are you friends with the rats?
They're not a threat
Uh-huh.
anymore.
And you guys came out looking like this.
Oh, well, I mean, I'm fine, as you can see.
Taking another short rest?
No, you can't take back-to-backs. Gotta wait.
Oh,
Is
okay.
Serena dead? Serena
She's
dead?
down. She's breathing, but she's unconscious.
Okay. Okay. She's been aided. Anyone helped her?
You take me, daughter.
What?
As the tracks seem to go on the desert, not the desert, so the beach, further away from the ocean. As you can take those tracks and lead yourself there if you want, but you're left alone now. There's no boat to pick you up.
Okay.
So we
Guess
could
we're
go
gonna have
back.
to make that track.
Oh.
How are we gonna get back? There's no boat.
You can walk back.
Oh, okay. Wait.
It takes several hours though. But
I think we should rest up and then head to the wreck. So we need to find some sort of transportation out to the wreck, out to sea. So we should look along the coast. Wasn't there a village here that this thing landed in? There should be boats nearby, fishing boats. Bothy would like to look around.
you look around. You do find a rowboat, but it needs a patch job.
Who had mending?
Technique.
Do you have wood?
That's
to
perfect
mend it?
for mending, right?
He needs material
I
to mend.
if all the materials are like if everything from the boat is there, then I can just cast mending. But if it's not, then yes, I would need the materials to mend.
Sure,
If
I'm
that
sure we
makes
can
sense.
find wood.
Yeah, you could look. You can
Outside.
find some scraps around there. It takes some time. After a good 30 minutes, you do eventually mend it. It doesn't have the oars though. It just has the boat.
We could make oars, right? We could find a makeshift oar.
But like I said, you don't have to go into the water. You can travel by the sands to reach your destination.
Yeah,
I
let's do
think
that.
we
Let's
want to go in the water. Why are you trying to steer us away from the ocean?
Do you want to? You're welcome to. You just don't have. You can't put a bear on there.
Yeah, I
Oh,
think the walking
I
is
changed my
different.
mind.
Well, you guys can clearly see that Techni is really hurt. Um, eventually, throughout this time, Techni will explain the trippy dream that he just had. Um, but other than that, um, I make it more or less clear that I need to rest or whatever, or uh, you know, I'll do my best to follow with you guys, but I'll be holding you back because I'm hurt.
So you guys begin to travel for I'm assuming you want to repair the boat. If you don't want to repair the boat, you can travel instead. And within that time, the people who are unconscious after an hour will wake up with 1 HP. It's up to you how you want to play this out. You won't be able to take another short rest, depending if you just want to do nothing and stand here. Then you're welcome to, but you're just wasting, you're not moving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would rather we get to some kind of civilization instead of being out in the open. So
The civilization's hours away.
Let's just push forward and mend ourselves as best we can.
Yeah, before we get to the actual wreck, we can
Yeah, you can take a short rest when
short
you get
rest.
there. Yeah, you
We
can
can
take a short rest once
yeah.
you get to the wreck, the
Okay.
next location. I was just specifying.
Alright. Yeah.
You wouldn't be able to take a short rest in the same spot where you just took the short rest.
Yeah. Since I'll be probably moving a little bit slower than you guys, I'll offer to hold on to Serena and keep an eye on her as long as somebody can at least try to keep an eye on the both of us, and just say we should move on since that seems to be the better option.
You could
Alright.
put me on the bear.
As you guys take a short rest, eventually, well, you'll get basically 1 HP back. You'll get the short rest eventually. Once you arrive to the next location, as you travel, taking the tracks of the Zahagan to the next crash site, to the wreck of the Golden Crown. As we'll enter session here as you level up to level 3.
Oh, thank
Oh.
God!
Oh yes!
Yeah.
All right.
Thank God! We really needed that.
Yeah.
So
Even
remember,
get
your
a
short
fast
rest.
speed.
When you level up,
Here.
you're still down 2 short rests, but you do get your new skills, all that stuff.
Fantastic.
Your hit dice don't reset, so if you're taking the short rest, use them. You get the extra hit dice for your next short rest, though.
Yeah.
So you're still
And
being
then I'll use
spent.
the.
Mhm.
I'm gonna use the short rest to ritually
I'm-
cast Find Familiar and bring back Grim.